going to show you how to use the portfolio.uark.edu website to create your portfolio. So if you would, please log on to, again, portfolio.uark.edu. In the top right-hand corner, it is going to ask you to sign in. So you need to use your University of Arkansas credentials to sign in. Once you've signed in, you're going to go to the other corner, the left-hand corner that says My Sites, and you're going to double click. Once you're in this page, you're going to look at the very top that says My Sites, and you're going to add new. It's going to ask you for a site title and a site address. For the site title, you should use your name. In this case, my name is Lynn Mead. I'm going to add some extra. You do not need to. It's just because I have several sites built that I need the extra. And then you're going to add your web address, which would be exactly the same as the site title, just all smushed together and all in small letters. So the site title is your name. The site URL or web address is just the exact same thing, your name, all in small. And again, I added numbers, you don't need to. And then I'm not a robot, you're not a robot. So let's click I'm not a robot. Then it's going to take you to the next page, which is where we have templates. Basically, these are just sites that are already built, and all you have to do is change the information in them. So if you see the picture of the very cute dog down there in the bottom, Mead 2.0 ARSC 3201, you want to click on that, and then you want to create a site. It may take up to 5 minutes for your site to load, just depending on how many other people are using the system and the processing speed of your computer. Once your template is done loading, you'll see this page. This is your dashboard. This is where you can access all of your materials. I want you to notice that it says Quick Overview, 1 post, 7 pages. First thing, never, ever, ever do a post. A post is for a blog. We're not doing blogs. If you build it as a post, then you'll have to recreate it later. So just completely ignore posts, no posts. But instead we have pages. And so what I've done is I've built 7 pages just to get you started. So let's do View, where it says 7 pages. And this shows you the 7 pages that I have pre-built. Check out my resume, contact, featured work, Hello, I'm Luna, which is the front page, Overcoming Fear, Passion, Motivation, and Strength and Skills. You will have the option to change these titles later. Obviously, you don't want a page called Hello, I'm Luna, but we're going to go ahead and start there. So if you would, click on Hello, I'm Luna. This is going to be your home page. This is going to be the page where you put your About Me. Now, it's important to realize that WordPress is a block editor. And what that means is it builds everything inside of boxes. So if you notice, if I click on this, this is a box here. And the title is in a box. And the picture is in a box. Everything on this is in a box. So I'm going to click the little pencil up here. And that's going to give me the ability to click on the boxes. See, the picture is a box, the words are boxes, the title are boxes. Now, at first it seems super frustrating. Why are we building boxes? Why can't it be like a word processor? It's because it's going to put the things out there in different formats. So it's going to be different if you look at it on your computer versus on your phone versus on a tablet. And building it in boxes allows that information to shift accordingly. So it's a block editor, everything's in boxes. You need to remember that because sometimes you'll have to shift the boxes around. Sometimes you'll have to add new boxes to add new content. This is a block editor. In a block editor, everything's built in boxes, and then you'll shift those boxes around. That becomes really important because it's going to view different on your phone than it is on your tablet, than it is on your computer, and those boxes will shift accordingly. It's important to remember that whenever you're doing things because it'll help you in the way you organize it. Now, if you'll notice on this page, I already put text in there, and in that text is details on how to do things. So we are going to add our own text, but what I suggest you do is not delete the information in there until you understand how to use this program. So where it says, hello, my name is Luna and I want to help you build your portfolio, I'm going to click on this box, and then I would go and I would cut and paste my own information. So this is, I'm imagining I'm cutting and pasting in, and I am telling you all about me. And so I would cut and paste my information in that box that I wrote for my about me. Now that I have that written, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the text again. So you can click on these. Anytime you click on text, notice right above it, this box pops up. The easiest way to learn this box is just to go through and play with it and click it. What I suggest you do is cut and paste your about me into this box. And then when you click on the box, you notice when I click on the boxes, this box pops up above it. I suggest that you play with every little button. Oh, it's a paragraph. Oh, it aligns the text. Oh, it lets me underline things. I can highlight and bold. And what I suggest that you do is take your about me and one by one go through and just learn what all these buttons do. The best way to learn this program is just to play with different things and figure out what they do and what they look like. So pause this video and just play with that bar. Then I want you to come back and I'll show you something else. Great. So now what you can do is you can click on it again, but this time I want you to notice that to the right of the screen, another box pops up. Notice it says styles, and what I can do is I can click in these and I can make things. Click in a box. Notice the box pops up over to the side. You can make them different color. There's also other options that you can do with the background and to make the letters bigger. Again, the best thing that you can do is to play with this program. So I suggest that you pause this video and go and click through the things that happen on this sidebar. Welcome back. Now you know it's a block editor. Now you know that when you click on a box, this box pops above it and it gives you options on things that you can do. You've also learned that when you click on a box, a sidebar pops up and that you can change the styles that way. Now we're going to work on editing the photo. If you will click on my very cute dog, Luna, what you'll notice, yet again, it's a block editor. So it puts her in a box and it has a bunch of options that pop up above, and you want to scroll to the side and hit replace. After you hit replace, you want to upload, and that will take you to your folders, and you want to find a picture to upload to replace my dog. Since it's your about me, it makes the most sense that you've replaced that with a picture of you. So if you would, pause the video and replace the picture of the dog with a picture of you. So you should have clicked on the picture of Luna. The box would pop up. You click replace. It takes you to your files. You're going to upload a file and you're going to upload a picture of you. So just like we did last time, again, I'm going to click on my box and notice this bar above gives us lots of options of things that you can do. The best way to learn is simply to play with these things, see what the buttons do, get an idea for the fact that I don't know why I need to be green and red, but that is a possibility. You can click on it. I'm going to go back and make it like it was. Later, we'll be able to make a web link to it. I can crop my photo and make it a different size. That way I could put words on top of my photo. So I could put "Hi, I'm Lynn" on top of the photo that way. I can add a caption underneath the photo. I can make it move, but I don't suggest you do it unless you're just playing around. You can put filters. Also notice there's 3 polka dots here. And it gives you other options that way. So what you should do now is you should yet again pause the video and take time and learn what each one of these things on the bar does and practice with it for a moment. Okay, by now you know it's a block editor. You know how to edit the text. You know that anytime you have these boxes and you click on top of them, something pops up. This is also true for the photo option. If you click on it, you have the opportunity to replace the photo with one of your own. You've learned what each one of those bar items means. I also want you to notice that when I click on my photo, to the very right, a bar pops up on the side, and it gives me some options of things to do. So instead of having the wave on the bottom, I can make my picture square, I can make my picture round, I can give it a top wave and a bottom wave. Those are some fun things to play with and to decide what works best for you. I want you to notice underneath says alternative text. Alternative text is what a screen reader will say so that someone who's blind knows what the picture is of. We want to be respectful to our friends and colleagues who are blind and give them a good description. Every picture that you put on your portfolio should have a description that way. So what I'd like you to do is to pause this video yet again and play with adding an alternative text and also play with the style. The next thing I want to do is show you how to add a box. While the template does have a lot of boxes you can play with, you might want to add one of your own. To add a box, you're going to click plus. There is a plus up here at the top. The other thing is if you click on it, you'll see a little plus pops up. So a plus at the top and a plus right here. You can do either one. So I'm going to click the one right here. And then I'm going to click Browse All. And if you notice on the sidebar, it pops up all of the things that I can do here. Most everything you're going to do is going to consist of building a new box to put words in. That's a paragraph box. Another thing that you might do, I'm going to push plus yet again. Plus, browse all. You're often going to make headings. And so I'm going to click a heading, and that's going to give me the option to put words, but bigger because it's a heading, which just seems silly. Like, why can't I just make it a bold word, or why can't I just make it larger? You can't, because yet again, we're going to put it out there on the web, and the way that web readers read things are different based on what we've labeled them. It's really important for screen readers that we have these things labeled as headers. Also remembering, you can click the plus here, or you can click the plus here. I did it on the side this time. And you see again all of the options. Most often you're going to use the paragraph. Often you're going to use the heading. The other thing you saw on this page was an image. So that's going to give me an option to have an image. That's going to be an important one. And the other one that's most frequently used is media and text. And what that's going to do is it created a box where I can put words here, and then I can upload, and I can put a picture to the side. And so that would be, maybe I was going to put a great description about what was going on and how I like to work on campus. But again, you're going to have a picture on one side, and then you're going to have words off to the other side there.